on that.
Well, I don't know how to do that yet.
Well, don't worry about it. Are we there yet?
I think so.
You find us in here. Well, there's the notification. Oh, look, we're there. Oh, turn that down. That'll be
Is
bad.
anyone out there? There's 3 people.
3 fellers. 4 fellers. They're in the right chat room.
Wow, I've got a lot to learn. That was crazy. I thought we were going to have to restart everything. How's everybody doing?
I thought I was going to
Whew.
dump some cold water on you.
Yeah, about to get a migraine here. Trying to figure this out. There's Steph and Levi right there. Hello, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. How was your evening?
How was your snow? Did you get snow? We got just enough snow to cover the ugly.
Yeah, got a little bit. Roberta S. I started watching you guys. Awesome. Thank you.
So I can actually talk this week, so maybe I'll talk a little
Yeah,
more.
you should do a lot of talking because I'm stressed. We lost the feed for a minute and I didn't know how to get it back, and I got a lot to learn about this live stuff. We've got Diane from New York again. Oh, John, Alaska. I almost forgot it was Wednesday. I have all day had no idea what day it is. I'm still wondering what day it is. Oh, Roberta's from Washington State. Not too far away ish.
Yeah, I'll be in Washington State first week of January.
Out in Big Lake, Meadow Lakes. They got an inch or so of snow, cooking dinner, having tacos.
Tacos. We had tacos. We had tacos on Sunday. Well, I had tacos.
You had tacos.
You
on
missed
Sunday.
out.
I don't remember.
Probably muffins or something.
Yeah. I don't know what I had. Can never understand how much you guys can survive in Alaska, but it's amazing state. It is. It's I don't know. It's pretty easy to survive.
You learn to deal with it. I mean,
No.
it's just, I don't know. I don't even think about it because it's like the way we live now. So I don't even think about it, but it's
The way I've always lived.
the beauty up here, the beauty of the scenery and the mountains and all the places we can go. It's just, I don't know, it offsets all that.
John got 2 inches of snow last night. Has it been snowing all day?
And I actually love the snow. So
Yeah, I was waiting for some more snow.
yeah, the snow's been pretty terrible this year.
It's been snowing all day, but it's been just real light.
It's a drizzle. So we started off with it looked like an awesome winter. We had just a dumping of the snow, was breaking all our trees, and then it got really windy and super cold, like -18.
Cold, windy.
And then it got 40 degrees for a week or two, and now it's melting everything, and it's just terrible. It's a mess.
Today was kind of a mess out on the streets.
Yeah, because it went from warm temperatures down to cold temperatures again, and now all the streets are icy. It was terrible. We came back, driving back from church last night. I'm just cruising along in my pickup. I get all sideways. It was a lot of fun.
I went over towards Bogart this morning, and I guess that's only makes sense to local people. And a septic truck got sideways in the road and went into the ditch, and it was kind of a crappy situation. Stopped all the traffic. Let's see. What do we got going on in the chat? John got 2 inches. Rooted in Alaska. We're thriving, not surviving. Exactly.
I like that.
It is. We are thriving. It is beautiful up here. The dog thinks it's dinner time or something.
Oh, she just had dinner.
Meerkat's here.
There must be a piece under the couch because she keeps going for it.
All night stopped about 10 a.m. I don't know if it snowed all night here, but it's been kind of snowing all day.
I wouldn't call it snow. It's been drizzling all day.
Turning real cold tonight.
Fairbanks, yeah, that's about right for Fairbanks. I've been up there when it's been -40.
Friends of ours live in Fairbanks.
It's not fun.
That's Diane B. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been there for that. That's not fun. It's
Well,
much better here.
They don't even notice how cold it is because they live there.
Yeah, once it gets below 0, it doesn't matter
It just
anymore.
doesn't. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see my notes.
All right.
Meerkats in Louisiana. And it's going to get cold there tonight. I have notes over here. I guess 33 is warm for you. Yeah. It kind of is.
Yeah, that's t-shirt weather.
I don't wear a t-shirt at 33, but Maddie, enough.
Hold on, I gotta fix this. A piece of food went under the couch when I fed her dinner. She's not gonna quit until she gets it. Want that piece? Oh, I see it.
Just got done eating a ribeye and baked potato. Oh, that sounds so good.
Okay.
We haven't had dinner yet.
Is it the last one? Is there another one?
You might have to move the couch to let her get that piece.
She got it. Did you get it? Get out of the way. I'm moving this stuff there.
Old farm gal finally caught us live.
Oh, there's a whole bunch under there. Mom must have dumped all that into there. That wasn't me.
I need a pen. We're leaving the screen. Okay, I'm back.
All right, get out of there. Come on, get out of there.
My pen doesn't work.
That was you, by the way. There's a whole bunch of food under the couch. Like 5 pieces.
Okay. That doesn't work.
Okay. Where are we at?
We're at Old Farm Gal finally caught us, and I don't have her on my notes. Where is she from?
Where are you from, old farm gal?
Where's she from? Oh, her friends are
let's
from
see.
New York, the ones that are in Fairbanks.
Ribeye. Ribeye is actually my favorite steak.
I don't know what the name is. So let's see. What's everybody up to? Ready for Christmas yet?
Somebody asked me today if you started decorating.
Nope.
I said no.
Next week. I said that last week, but for sure next week.
Somebody's been busy. So
Illinois.
So
Wait, so we have that we have 2 people that what?
should we talk about getting pulled over this week?
I didn't get pulled over. You got pulled over.
Oh, that was funny. Or eats your food and goes, lays down.
10 minutes and picks up her food bowl and lays it down by my feet. Time to eat again.
Time for seconds. So is it Monday morning? Yeah, it was Monday. Yep. And so it was Monday morning, and she was going to the gym. I'm following her in my truck to the gym. So after the gym, we'd go our separate ways. So I'm following her to the gym, and I see this cop pull up next to me from a side road and just tail my corner of my truck for a little bit, just a couple minutes. And then he gets behind me, and I keep, out of instinct, I'm always looking at my speedometer, and I'm only doing 40 and a 45. So I'm like, oh, whatever. So then he turns his lights on. I'm like, what the heck? Maddie's itching herself over there. So I'm like, what the heck? So I start pulling over. And what do you say? What do you think?
Oh, I was thinking it was early morning, and I saw the lights turn on. I'm like, I can't take him anywhere. Always getting into trouble. So I just went on to the gym and left him to do his business with a cop.
So I just pull over, and he comes up to my window, and he's like, usually they ask you if they know why they pulled you over, but he didn't ask me. He just said he pulled me over because my tags were expired and wanted to know if I had renewed my truck. And I'm thinking, now that you mention it, my little yellow card is sitting on my desk at home. It's been there for like 3 months. So those not from Alaska, you get this card about yay big, a yellow card, and you get it a couple months before your registration expires to remind you to renew your vehicle. So I forgot to do it, and he let me go. He didn't give me a fix-it ticket or anything. He let me go,
No.
But I did go to the DMV.
Why did you
fix it?
Why did you not have Z tags on it?
because I don't want to go to the DMV and get them.
Oh,
But I went to the UMV and I got Z tags now. So those non-Alaskans, a Z tag is a forever tag. You register at one time. You pay a little bit extra fee, but you register
is that
register at one time, and it's good for the life of you owning the vehicle. If
Is
you
that
sell
not
it, they're non-transferable.
other places?
I don't think so.
Mm.
Do you have Z tags everywhere else? Just up here?
Let's see. Linda Jones is ready for Christmas. Awesome. I'm saying hi to John. And then we have another John in the house from Michigan.
John from Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Or John in Michigan?
Yeah. Upper Peninsula. John, I got pulled over Saturday for 70 and a 55 just past mile 49. He let me go because of my military disabled plate. Oh, and thanked me for my service and said Merry Christmas. Oh, that's nice.
And don't be in such a hurry, John.
Yeah, no doubt. Slow down. Oh, there's the Rose family. Hello from North Carolina. Everybody needs to go watch the Rose family. They're working on planning to move up here.
Coming up to permanently visit us.
Permanently visit Alaska. There's your mom and dad, or Margaret and your dad. See, you have your Advent candles in the window. Yep. We've got them back there.
And if you want to watch the Advent candles and the Advent calendar, you can go to what? Coffee and Grace
in Backwoods, Alaska. My other channel.
Which is our other channel. So
it's basically just Coffee and Grace, but I had to add in Backwoods, Alaska, because there's so many Coffee and Graces. So I had to think of something to put on the end of it to make it unique. And so I stuck that on there, but I just call it Coffee and Grace. And yeah, that channel has 25 days of Advent going on over there. So
Rick Kelly from Texas. You know what DFW is?
No.
Dallas Fort Worth.
Okay. Now I do.
She doesn't get out much. Don't worry about her.
I think I've been there, maybe.
Yeah. We're planning on being there in
October
of
next year.
We have friends down there we want to go visit.
Permanent visit would be great. The sooner the better. It is great. What I like to see about Alaskan bloggers, they do to start to finish. Not sure.
I don't get it.
They do start to finish, but keep going.
Well, we never finish because we're still going.
Lynn Spencer from West Virginia. Hello. West Virginia. Writing notes. Maybe you remember people. Maybe.
We're hitting 0 degrees tomorrow. Being different this year. It is. Because where are we at now? Well, we're at 20 degrees now. That's nice.
Yeah. Mother Nature. I don't even know. I think she's like all bipolar and crazy this year. Maybe she's like, I don't know. What is Mother Nature? Menopausal? Crazy? I don't know. Oh, building their homestead to the bottom up. Alaskans.
Yeah. I see that.
Yeah.
And we built this whole cabin ourselves. And we never did video it because we weren't YouTubing when we built the cabin.
I don't think video was a thing.
It was.
Wasn't that long ago.
Don't listen to that lady.
Y'all got plenty of firewood ready. Ready.
Yes.
That was a question, not a statement. Yes, we do.
Yes.
And if we don't, there's a lot of down trees in the yard. And a lot need cut down. But
So,
yes, we
yeah.
are. Yeah. We're ready. And then,
Yeah, you'll catch a glimpse of the woodshed in a couple of videos,
yeah.
recent videos.
And our
it-
son-in-law
it's pretty
has like, what, 75 trees down in the yard that need cleaned up?
Yeah.
So we're.
You
yeah.
counted them?
No, I didn't count
Good
them.
job.
That's an estimation. Could be 100.
Yeah, wood's not a problem. We have plenty of wood. Oh, and I went and remember that lot that had those trees down over there. I saw him the other day. I talked to him on Monday,
And
they don't have any right now to give out, but he appreciated me asking because people are going stealing wood from there.
I saw some Christmas trees coming out of there. Remember they said one of those lots had I saw a couple trees.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
My son and family are getting their winter tan in St. Thomas. I am here alone all week. Nice. In St. Thomas. Where's St. Thomas?
I don't know.
We're not real savvy on our geography here, I guess.
Might have to educate us on that one.
But having a week alone is awesome.
50 degrees. She must be in the Bahamas.
No, she's in Wisconsin. Is that the Bahamas?
Well, 50 degrees anywhere is Bahamas.
Change of life she's going through. Yes, she is. Mother Nature. She needs to chill. Get some hormone therapy. She's having hot flashes.
And he's on the couch.
And then she gets all sweaty and then she gets chills and is freezing. Washington State is bipolar. It seems to me that everywhere is a little bit wonky this year.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I have
Are you snoring?
39 tomorrow, then 58 by Sunday. Wow.
It's quite a temperature change. St. Thomas is in the Virgin Islands.
And that is. Where's that? It's okay. It's all right.
Well, John knew where St. Thomas was. He's lived here forever. What are you looking at your notes?
Yeah.
Where's the Virgin Islands?
Caribbean. Oh.
Where's the Caribbean?
I don't know. Someplace warm. Someplace I've never been. I'm terrible.
We'll go there someday.
So tell us, how was it living in a tent in AK? Well, I did live in a tent for 2 years in the summer and into the fall, from spring to fall. And then in the winter, we lived in a barn with no floor. I mean, there was like plywood down on top of the horse poop and stuff. But there was a wood stove in there. So it was like super hot. And through the window, there was this window in there, and through the window were the chickens. So you could sit and watch the chickens roosting.
You've never told me this story.
Oh.
Well, this was before my time, by the way.
All that was in that cabin, in that barn, was 4 bunks and a wood stove. And that was it. Anyway, but yeah, living in the tent was a lot of fun. The first year. The second year it rained a lot, like all summer. Like we put our bed up on pallets so that the mattress wasn't touching the bottom of the tent because it had puddled inside. And then we put holes in the bottom of the tent so it would drain out. And yeah. Anyways.
Sounds like a wonderful time.
It was fun. And we had my husband at the time, we had a tent, and my daughter had a tent, and then we had a kitchen tent. And we just lived that way.
So in this little cabin, you're living the good life now.
Yeah. This is awesome. South, way south. The Caribbean is way south.
Yes. I actually know where it's at.
You guys have great TV faces and personalities. Yikes.
They must be talking about the other guys.
The dog.
Oh, yeah.
I live in a 12 by 14 wall tent, or I lived for
5
years in the bush.
I believe it.
Yeah. Oh, some of those wall tents are incredible. They had like 5 of them up at the end of when we went fishing up at Chitna, and they were doing some work at the end of the road, way back there by the waterfall, if you know where that's at. And had like 5 of those wall tents back there, and I think they'd been there all summer. They're pretty nice. When I was a kid, we knew people that lived in a teepee full time, year round. They lived in a teepee. It was it was warm in there too. Gotta say good night. Stay blessed. You too, Diane B. I know you're down there over on the East Coast where it's bedtime. Thanks for hanging out with us. 5 of the best years in my life, isn't it? It's like,
yeah, I believe it.
Yep, those years we lived in the tent is like some of our best memories, and the kids won't forget it. They remember so much about it. It's like when you have nothing, I don't know, it's just so much better. I don't know.
Dan, Linda, 9 o'clock, Linda.
8:53 here. Yep, it's almost 9 there. What is it here? I don't know. It's almost 6. 3 hours. Yeah.
That's not quite the East Coast.
No. Well, yeah. I know where Wisconsin is.
It's
right?
Somewhere between here and the East Coast.
It's not quite there. 3 hours difference. Anywho.
You got any more stories for this week? From this week?
From this week? I don't even know.
What about our drive home from our last video weekend?
Oh, from Soldotna? Oh, yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Where we didn't film anything because...
Well, what was on the last video was the trip, but on the way back, there's not a lot of footage on there because your phone died at one point near the beginning of the trip, and we couldn't message back. We were actually traveling with another couple, and we were messaging back and forth. But your phone died, and then we hit like 2 miles of just glare ice. I mean, just sheets of ice. We're doing about 40 behind these 2 trucks, and they're getting kind of like, and one decides to turn his flashers on and work his way to the side. He's done. So I just out of curiosity how slippery it is, I touch my brakes and the ABS goes, and the truck doesn't slow down or move or anything. So it's just all right. So we just keep cruising through the ice, and we made it through the whole thing. It was a couple miles long, but when we encounter stuff like that, our first instinct isn't to film.
Mm-mm.
Plus, your phone was dead, and the GoPro was all the way in the back of the car.
It was fun. I was holding on just because I wasn't the one driving. Your hair is getting really long. It is, and I was trying to remember if it was last year or 2 years ago. I cut it all off.
I think it was 2 years.
Was it 2 years ago? I remember I did it a couple times. I think last year I just put layers in it and got it trimmed up, but yeah, because it was really long in 21, and then at the beginning of 22 or the end of 21, I cut it all off like super short, and it's growing again.
It keeps growing. Oh,
Yeah,
mine keeps growing too. Look at that. Look at that bad dude.
that's crazy. It's nice, but it's
And she don't like the beard.
I don't
This
like
is 4 years.
yeah. I don't like hair at all. I have to put my hair up at night because it strangles me and I can't handle loose hairs. Ugh. I just started watching your videos this week and all those trees around you guys. He's pretty busy. Yep. I think we're going to be
clearing a lot of them out this summer.
pretty busy this summer and the spring, and then we should have some good healthy trees left.
We probably should have moved a lot of them out years ago, but
I don't want to see the neighbors.
We're not in the woods, and it's kind of nice to shelter from the neighbors, and you can't see them.
But I guess if we get rid of the dead trees, the good trees will grow up better.
Well, they'll get rid of the cottonwoods, especially. They're the ones doing all the damage.
I refuse to drive at night during icy conditions.
I don't care either way. Night or day, icy. I drive in all weather conditions.
I
love driving. I'm a driver.
Yeah. I don't mind.
Lucia's attacking you.
I don't mind driving as long as there's not a lot of people on the road during rush hour and crazy times of day. No, I'm more worried about the other people than, yeah, I don't mind the driving myself, but I used to be very afraid of driving at night in the dark and on icy roads and all that stuff. And then I became a bus driver and I learned all the stuff, taking all the classes, and then I had to drive in every kind of weather. And so I learned, and now I'm a little bit more confident in driving in everything.
So 9 is Central Time.
9 is Central.
What's your mind? So we got Alaska time, then you got the Pacific Coast time, West Coast, then you got Mountain, which is 2 hours, Central, and then East Coast.
Oh, so and we're
Alaska.
We're just Alaska time.
We're special. Then there's Hawaii time too.
You got a great rat tail.
I know.
Do you ever unbraid your beard? Do you ever unbraid that beard?
I do.
When? Don't go. The story is like, ugh. Okay, go ahead with your story.
It's not a story.
Yeah.
No, I unbraid it every couple months. I unbraid it, wash it all out, brush it all out, get all the dead hairs out of there, and then give them to her. But I do all that at work. I shower at work. Because she would probably vomit on me if I did it here.
If I saw that hair. The dead hair.
But I do all that. Then I braid it back up again. And the only reason I braid it is at work. It just gets in the way when I'm a mechanic and whatnot. And then I was running mountain running, and I have bottles that sit right here. And when I don't have it braided, I can't. My beard gets into my bottles and I can't drink. And then the third reason is riding on the motorcycle. I tried one time riding with the beard out, and it goes woof. The whole beard goes up like this because the air comes over the windshield and woof, and it just blocks all my vision. That's funny. So with this, when I'm riding, this comes up and it actually just kind of bounces around while I'm riding.
You can read that one.
So are you guys originally from Alaska, or have you lived in any other state? Well, I'm originally from California, and I've lived in California most of my life until being up here. I lived in Texas for a short time for basic training. I lived in Phoenix, Arizona for 3 months for training, and then Alaska. So I've been a lot of places, but those are the only places I've lived.
And I lived in Virginia at some point because I was born there.
You lived in a tent all your life?
No. And then we came up to Alaska when I was less than a year old with the military. And I did leave for 1 year when I was a kid, and we lived in Pennsylvania for 1 year, less than a year. And then we moved right back. And we've been here ever since. So I forgot about that. I did live down there. That was traumatic. So I try to forget that. It was a traumatic year.
Staffed and brakes.
Yeah.
And
Well, you got to check them.
On icy roads. When I'm heading up to a stop sign, way before I get to the stop sign, I'll hit the brakes a little bit. I'll test the road conditions so I know what they're like coming up to the stop. But
Got to do a brake check when there's nobody behind you. You can do a brake check.
nobody in front of you.
See how slick the roads are.
But
special ed. You work in special ed, or are we special ed?
Talking about you.
He's special ed. I used to drive. No, I didn't drive for special ed. I drove for preschool. From the UK, do you stay at home for Christmas? Yes. No. Yes, we stay home.
Yeah, we don't. No, we don't travel. We'll stay here.
Yep. Yeah.
And we're actually having the Christmas party here this year.
Our family Christmas party is going to be here, not here in this house. That would be crazy. But in the rental house next door. That's where we're going to have our family Christmas party. Yeah,
the house you see in the video next door there, we have shared space. The living room and kitchen is shared space with the people that rent the rooms. And so we throw parties over there, and the
renters have to deal with us.
Yeah, I guess they can't complain to the landlord because it's us.
No. And then, but on Christmas Day, what do we do?
Oh, we serve at the friendship dinner, Christmas friendship dinner. So here in Wasilla it's called the Menard Center. It's our big, huge community center, gym, sports complex, and they prepare this all year long. There's a Christmas friendship dinner committee, and they prepare this all year long, and we go down, we'll serve for that, and it's free. Anybody, you just walk in, it's free. They won't even accept donations that day. You can donate online and everything, but that day of the dinner, they won't even accept donations. So it's a wonderful thing. I've been doing it for a few years now, and she used to work on Christmas Day because you always wanted Thanksgiving off. So she traded with people.
And I would give other staff that had kids, I would give them Christmas Day, and I would work it because I didn't have kids at home.
So I would serve myself, and then afterwards I'd put a plate together and take it to her work. But now you don't work. Now you work more than ever. But you don't work
at home. The Rose family vlog. Hate to leave good company, but it's 10 o'clock and I have to get up at 4 a.m. to head over in Alabama and pick up some chicken feed. He's a trucker. All right. Well, good night. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. And yeah, it'll be exciting to maybe meet you guys someday when you get up here, because we always have a YouTube meetup type thing here in Alaska. So someday you'll have to come and hang out with us.
And we already have dates for next year.
Yep.
I don't remember what they are, but sometime this summer. That's wrote down.
And where did I miss? Oh, there he is. I was going to say. Did I miss something? Just recently bought a full face snow machine helmet because I frosted when riding.
So this is a true statement. I wear a motocross helmet when I snow machine with the goggles, and oh my gosh, I've been in stuff where it's just everything's so frosted. We were riding one time we went up to it was up the Yetna River, and it was like -20 out, just freezing. And we stopped at Luce's. That's a lodge along the river. And we got in there, and I'm like, I couldn't even get my helmet off. I'm like standing by the wood stove trying to melt everything on my face so my helmet would come off, because my beard and everything froze to my helmet, because your breath just freezes everything. So yeah, I've been there. You've never experienced that?
No, I don't have facial hair. I'm good. There's Bill, Alaska's last frontier homestead. I'm going to be in and out. Need to cook dinner.
What's for dinner, Bill?
Yeah, no doubt. We haven't had dinner.
Yeah.
John had a good dinner.
He did. Maybe we should go to Bill's for dinner.
Do you know any other Alaskan vlogs? We do. Well, we know quite a few YouTubers here.
Well, you got Bill right
We
there.
got Bill at the Alaska Last Frontier Homestead. We've got John in Alaska here.
Alaska cut the cord.
Alaska got the cord alone, and we know lots actually.
Yeah. Alone in remote
lot.
Alaska.
We've met quite a few.
What are the kids?
Remote Life Alaska, I think. And then Montana Haven.
Oh, I like Montana Haven. They're awesome people. They're here in Wasilla. I've met them.
There's a lot. I watch as many as I can, but I have people outside of Alaska that I watch too. So
Curmudgeon Inn.
Mm-hmm.
They're like way out. To get to their place, you got to take a train ride.
I think that would be awesome. We're gonna have to do that.
We want to go visit them someday.
July 13th is the YouTuber meetup. Yep.
Oh yeah, Bill's in charge of that. Of course, he would know that.
Yep.
It is in my calendar, Bill. I just don't have it in front of me.
That's an amazing community thing that you help with. Do you find that where you live, that community is a real important part of your life?
Yeah. And anything you're involved with, you gotta have, it's like, we're involved at our church, and to have other church members around us makes us stronger church members. Now being YouTube, and we got other YouTubers around us, it helps us have a source and to go say we have a question about something, and we have somebody to ask, more than just like, let's call in a helpline, we can just phone a friend.
Yep. It's
I like having the YouTube community around here.
Yeah.
And super nice people.
And different people in different areas of Alaska. And as far as our community, the Palmer, Wasilla area, we try to do a lot of volunteer work during the year. We do quite a few different things, and it's a lot of fun. We just like to volunteer. We like to give and help people.
Well, we do a lot of our volunteering with our CMA as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
our motorcycle association. Barbecue chicken on the grill. Nice. I don't think we've even used our grill since it snowed.
Nope.
That's sad.
We were in charge of dinner.
Is the propane tank still in the shower?
Probably.
Or did we
No, I think it's empty on the deck. I think I gotta fill it.
There's over 100 Alaska YouTuber channels, and there are something like 20 or more in Willow. Yeah, there are so many. And that's just, there's probably a lot that we don't even know that are other genres.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's what's the one from North Pole? Summers in Alaska. They're super cool family to watch too.
We met them in person. We've met quite a few people. To get my remote cabin, you turn left at Luce's place and get on the tripod trail. You know where that's at?
I don't know where the tripod trail is, and honestly, I couldn't even find Luce's place right now. It's been so long since I've been there. I usually follow my friends that have GPS, so I would get lost. I wouldn't even be able to find it right now. It's been so long since I've been back there, 10 plus years.
Thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up.
Oh yeah. Hit the thumbs up.
Awesome. I
forget that. We're a bunch of noobs here. I haven't seen my kid show up. My kid said he was going to get on here tonight. Where you at, kid? I haven't messaged him. He said, message me and I'll get on there.
He could be watching and not saying anything.
No, he would say something.
I bet there are over 150, possibly 200 YouTuber channels in Alaska. Oh, I bet there's a lot.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, yeah. I don't know how many are like super active, because I know my daughter had a channel for a while, and she kind of faded out a little bit. I really liked it. I wish she would do it again. But
Well, she has 3 channels.
She's kind of busy. Oh yeah, I do have 3. I'm kind of a YouTuber
You're a
snob.
You're a
Channel
hoarder.
snob. Oh, they're all for different things, though. This is the main one.
This is the only good one.
The other ones are specific.
Genre specific.
Yeah.
Well, are you gonna get back into doing your like daily devotionals after Christmas? I used to like that when you did that.
Maybe we'll see.
And then, what's your 3rd channel?
Grandma Reads. It's let's see, Grandma Reads Stories for the Next Generation. It is old stories, like stories that my grandmother used to read and my mother used to read, is where it started. And then now I've read through all those stories, and or most of them. And then right now I'm reading the Little House on the Prairie series, and that'll take a really long time. But I throw other stuff in there occasionally. I'm working on a couple projects right now. So, yep. That's just for, yeah, just for kids or people. Maybe people want to hear stories too. I mean, adult people. Roberta, I just learned a lot from Alaskan videos. I really enjoy them. Things you guys got to do to survive. Interesting. It's like maintaining your cars, maintaining to stay nice and warm each winter. Yeah. It's stuff that, I mean, not everyone has to do that, but those that choose to live that way. And then once you do it, it's just part of life, and you don't even, you know,
we don't even think about it.
Don't even think about it. I mean, this wood stove has been running going since, well, it went out when we left for 2 days.
Yeah, we went to Savannah and it went out.
It basically has to stay fired up for 8 months out of the year, and it's just a thing.
You never have to relight it. You just stoke the coals and throw another log on.
When you start getting cold, it reminds you better put a log on the fire. And then when you leave, you have to remember to fill it up and shut it down. And it's just part of life. And yeah. And when you have to go to the bathroom, you just grab your shoes and you go outside. Just lots of little things.
Well, and you never know what's outside too. So the other morning I was going to go to work, and I step out of the front porch and I hear, actually I was going to the bathroom first. I was going to find the nearest tree, my favorite tree, but I was heading outside and I hear crunch, crunch. And I look up and there's 2 moose, a mama and a baby moose in our yard. So I'm running inside. I go get her camera because it's better in the dark. And I'm trying to film these moose. So I film them for a little bit, and you can see the truck I need to get to is on the other side of the moose, way over there in the parking lot. And so I film them for a little bit, get ready for work. And just before I was getting ready to leave, I go up to say bye to Angie, and then I look through the top window. The baby moose is coming right up to the deck. So I'm like, I got to film some more. So I go back down, I film some more. And then finally they went around the side, so I was able to go to work. So that's sometimes dangers you have just going to the bathroom. You're running a moose. Yep.
I've been out there going to the bathroom and heard things moving and looked up, and there's a moose out there munching on trees.
Right. Moose aren't really dangerous. You do your thing, they do their thing. Just don't get near them babies, and life is good.
Yeah.
We live in harmony.
Digging Alaska. Outdoor Boys is the largest with 5.7 million subscribers. That is a very good channel.
I've never watched that.
You did watch it. I showed you.
I?
Yes. Remember I showed you a couple of the videos. I was telling you how good it was.
Yeah.
He went up to, I think the first video I watched, he went up to Mint.
That
What's
one,
it called?
I
Gold
think,
Mint Cabin.
Isn't that one a conglomeration of like different people in one channel? It's not just one person all the time, I think.
No. It's mostly one guy.
I think there's more than one person.
I
was looking into it a little bit, but I'm so busy working, I hardly ever get to watch YouTube anymore.
How many Alaska YouTube subscribers do you think that tune in? No idea.
A lot.
I'm
Hopefully more.
Yeah, I'm like blown away that anyone does. For honestly, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I watch people, but it's weird that other people watch me.
So it's okay for you to watch other people, but
Yeah, and sometimes there's some channels that I just like wait for them. I know what day they're coming up, or yeah, I just wait. Like, oh, there they are, and I hop on and watch. And I can't imagine somebody actually doing that for us, like waiting.
they did.
But
They're here. They waited for you, and now they're here. What are we gonna do with you? Maddie's itching over here and making stuff vibrate over there.
Montana Haven, Alaska Edition. Yep, they are very, very good. And they're very good people too.
Yes.
We've met them.
Yep. I found their place, went over, crashed their place. We actually helped them build their, oh, you didn't. I helped them build their cabin a little bit. So, but yeah, we got to check on Joas. He fell and broke both of his ankles. So we keep watching his videos, and he had surgery and all that's done. So he's in the healing process right now. But we should go over and say hi to him.
Mm-hmm. There are about 6 bloggers from Alaska that I watch, and I know there is a lot more. It's just trying to find the good ones. I mean, they're all good, trust me. Well, most of them are. Yeah, most of them are good. Yeah, they're different.
Not all are good. I used to watch some, and then I've met them in person, and they're not who they are on video. And I'm like, yeah, I just unsubscribe from them. But I'm not going to say who they are.
Yeah.
We're not going to go there.
For the most part.
But not all of people are real. I like the people are real. This is who we are. If you were to walk through our door right now and sit with us on the couch, this is who we are. Who you see right now. You know. And we it's like what's the summers in Alaska like 3 years ago, we figured out where they lived, and we just drove by their place one day and just knocked on the door. Well, Bert came out to us, and we showed up on a motorcycle wearing all leathers, and they had no idea what motorcycling was. So it was kind of fun, but they were super nice people, nice Christian people.
Oh, there he is.
There's the kid.
There are some who are very boring as well. Yeah, hey, there's that. I learned how to do what is it when you speed it up?
Oh yeah, the double speed
yeah. And you can watch them faster until they're done yakking about whatever they're yakking, and then move on to the next subject. Or they're doing a project or doing something, and it's like you have to sit and watch every step of it. I just fast forward until it's done. I mean,
yeah,
that's how my videos are, because I get bored of watching myself, so I just fast forward so that you guys can watch it and fast forward because it's boring. Your kid says, I can confirm that is them. And my son says, I second that. Oh, he says he's been here the whole time. Oh, and my other kid says third that. Our kids are here. Oh, that's funny. Yes, I watch. Yes, I do watch Montana Haven in Alaska.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're good people. Fast forward.
I do that a lot.
I do. It's like you can get through more videos if you fast forward. Like, got to move on to the next person.
Yeah, and there's some people that just talk a lot.
Yeah.
I just want the bones of the subject. I don't need all the talking.
Yeah, tell me what you're doing, and then just do it. Don't tell me why. Don't tell me why for, what for. I don't know.
So last week we had talked about we're going to try this dual device thing, and it didn't work out today because we'll try it again next week. We have one more week to try it out, this dual device thing, to see if we can do a live from 2 separate devices on one screen.
Yes.
And so we're going to retest that theory next week, because the week after that, I'm going to be in Phoenix for that Wednesday. And so we're going to try to do a live there while I'm in Phoenix and Angie's up here, and we do a split screen 2-device live.
We'll see how that goes.
So if you see us both on there, we figured it out. If not, then we didn't figure it out, and you might just have heard.
I know how to do it on my phone, but I haven't figured out how to do it on the laptop yet. Summers, if Alaska was first. Oh, the first vlog you watched. Yeah.
Now we've been watching Summers for
That was
a long
that was
time.
maybe I might have watched them before even being a YouTuber.
It's possible.
That might have been
She keeps
an
buying.
influence.
Yeah, she keeps buying their clothing too.
It's good stuff.
So don't you already have 3 of those?
Yeah.
But this one's a different color.
Different colors. Yeah, they have a Alaska line of clothing. It's good stuff.
Yeah, and she makes all her own stuff, or she designs all her own stuff, and is
Designs
very
it all.
critical on quality.
Mhm. All right. What time is it?
We get top
It's
left,
been-
51 minutes.
Oh, wow. We went long again.
Too bad.
Yeah. We'll cut it off at like an hour. So y'all got like 8.5 minutes left to say what you got to
So-
say. No, I'm just
so-
kidding.
So look at that. When we first started doing this, she's like, for
30
half an
minutes.
hour.
30 minutes.
Now then it's 45 minutes. Now she's an hour. Yeah.
My first
like it.
live, I used my phone and laptop, but don't ask me how I did it. We ended up using, we started out with the laptop on our first one, and
No, we tried to use the laptop. It didn't work.
I didn't know what I was doing.
And we like quickly got on the phone instead. So the first one was horrible.
But yeah, we used the phone and that was all good.
And-
But
But we watched John's first live
Yeah.
on the phone and the laptop
mhm.
and all the feedback going around. Remember?
Oh, from having both of them on. Yeah.
So yeah, we were watching that one. It was
Yeah. Well, he's got us on his phone right now watching to make, but the volume's down. So there's no feedback. And that's the only thing I think. It's a little slower.
Yeah, that's funny. You picked it up, you put it down. The next thing you pick it up, put it down. And this is my own. I have my own YouTube channel, so I'm actually watching it from there, so I can see that our video is actually getting through.
LOL, that was crazy. Well, you got to start somewhere. You just gotta, or some of our first videos are like, really? You put a video online and looks like that? Well, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, well, I remember when we first started doing it. It was like ours was just like chop, not this whatever you put together, and watching other people's videos. And like, those are so nice. But now we can go back, look at our original videos we started with, and like, wow, who are those people?
I know it's kind of like embarrassing to watch our first videos, but also if people are struggling to have confidence in making videos, all they have to do is go watch people's first videos. Like even people that have like millions of subscribers, go watch their first videos. I'm sure they suck. I mean, it's just how it is. You gotta, you learn as you go. So we did a YouTuber class, and they were like, just push record. And that's how you start. And I did.
And you haven't pushed the stop button yet.
And I'm still getting stuff from way back then. I just got a copyright yesterday.
I saw that come in.
And because there's rules to everything, and I didn't put where I got my music from in the description box on that video.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's what it was. So I had to you just write in and say, oh yeah, this is I pay to get my music from this place, and then you go back in there and you write it in the description box where the music comes from. And I got it back today. They said it was all good.
Good.
But before I knew that that's what you did, I started erasing videos.
Yeah, you
And
get mad.
so-
You get frustrated really quickly.
So there are videos that are messed up because they took the music out or I took the music out, and there's videos that are just plain missing, like we have day 1 of something and not day 2, or day 2 and not day 1. Yeah.
That's how she fixes things. She gets frustrated. Like, fix it. Just delete everything.
Delete it. It's gone. It's all good.
You should have saw her frustration just getting this up today. That's hilarious. She's like, she's frustrated and is like,
I didn't realize.
And
what
then
time
as soon as it
was.
starts, she's like, I'm an angel again. I'm good.
It wasn't like, I wasn't, I was just stressed. I wasn't.
It's funny. And I've learned when she's stressing out upstairs, she's like, she does all the editing, 100%. I don't even help. So when I hear her like yelling at the computer up there, I used to try to go help and just stay down here. It'll fix itself, and it's way better. If I help, it's just way worse.
Because I need to figure things out for myself, and usually I do. Old farm gal, good night. Glad I caught you. Hopefully I can next week again. Blessings. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
It's awesome seeing new people and recognizing names from the comments on our videos, and then seeing y'all catching our lives is really cool. I learned I have to unplug my external speakers. Oh, we don't have external speakers. Huh.
Well, there you go.
Well, there you go.
We don't have external speakers, though. That means they're unplugged, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You playing with your ball. You're silly. She wants to play.
All right. I've got about 4 more minutes here, and we're gonna get off this thing and cook some dinner or something.
I think it's gonna be leftovers night.
Leftovers.
We have tacos leftovers from Sunday, and and they're still leftover because what did we do Monday night? Monday night we had Bama, so we really didn't have dinner then. We just snacked. Then Tuesday night, last night you had your ladies' Christmas party at church.
And you volunteered. So.
And I volunteered to serve the women. So, boy, man, they had a layout. They had a spread. So when all the women got up, all got all their food. And they're like, all right, dude, you can go get some plate of food. And they had a spread. Let me tell you what. It was good stuff.
All right. Linda Jones, 9:30. Have to get ready for bed soon. Good night. Blessings. Good night, Linda. Thanks for coming on and visiting with us and chatting. That's why I was getting feedback. Oh, because you had external speakers plugged in.
And you're still getting feedback because we're still telling you about it.
Yeah, it's funny.
You're funny. You're funny, honey.
Cooling off just a little bit.
19 degrees. All right. What else going on? Not much.
Not much.
Do you have a video for Sunday?
Still working on it. Been working on it for 3 days. Still working on it. Yep. And I'm going to get it done because this weekend I plan on just doing some fun playing stuff. So I'm not going to no work this Saturday, Sunday. That's the plan.
No work. What are we applying this week?
Hopefully Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Colony days.
Colony days. You're doing.
I have CMA obligations. We're going to be at Three Bears. We're going to be at Three Bears at the Pittman location from noon to 6. If you want to come out and visit us, if you're local. And then Angie won't be there that day. Nope.
I'm going to Palmer to Colony Days, Christmas, and I'm going to hang out with my sister.
And then I'll get after 6. I'll close up and go meet with them.
And then I might go to Anchorage with her after.
Well, it's a good thing I'm driving myself
because there's a wig roller skating party. I don't have a wig, but I can roller skate. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm doing that or not. We'll see.
I hope you do that. Bring a camera with you.
That'd be kind of fun.
One that's got the crash resistant camera.
Yeah.
I'll have Maddie with me. and she'll go to Three Bears with me. We'll be in Three Bears. We'll just be in the foyer area talking about CMA as people come through. I'll say good night before you close down.
Okay.
Well, good night, John.
Good night.
We'll have to get together again.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
You ready?
Ding, it's an hour. All right. We're going to say goodnight to everyone. Thank you for hopping on here and visiting. It's kind of fun having so many people from all around the country, the world. We had the UK here. I mean, all sorts of people. It's kind of feels like you're coming and hanging out in the cabin with us. You're not taking up that much room though. It's kind of nice. So, everybody's saying good night. Good night. Enjoyed it. Awesome. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. And we'll have a video out on Sunday, and then we'll be back here next Wednesday for another live and another hangout with all y'alls. Is that very Southern? But also by yourself. Yep. There's a lot of people in our house, but yeah. Ain't nobody here. It's fun.
But you're all welcome. Come over. Come visit us. Oh, don't forget Christmas cards.
Yep. Send us a Christmas card.
Christmas card exchange. Send us a card. We'll send you one of ours back. And we've already got a pile on the wall. We got a pile over there we have to open up this week. So Christmas card exchange. What else what other reminders we got? That's probably it.
I think that's it for now. All right.
Is it?
Yep, that's it. We're going to say good night.
All right. Blessings to all you. Good night. We love you all. See you Sunday and Wednesday.
And Wednesday. All right.
All right. Bye.